Hello and welcome to Martin Maths. We're going through the Higher Maths GCSE paper of 2023, and this is question 15 about similar triangles. So we have ABC and triangle AED within it, and we have the measurements 32, 22, 21.6 and 58.4. So there's ACB and AED within it, and we have to show that ABC and AED are similar. So what I've done is I've redrawn the outside of it. So there's ABC as it was, and AED. Now I've flipped the E up there so we can see that they will be similar, as long as we can show that sides are in proportion, because that's what we need to. We don't have angles here, so we can't show angles the same, but we can show that sides are in proportion. So if I get AB to be 32 plus 22, AB will be 54, and AE is just 21.6. So I'm going to do AB divided by AE. It's a calculator paper, so 54 divided by 21.6, and I get 2.5. Let's say that's 54 over 21.6 to show method fully. Now, AC is 21.6 plus 58.4, so that's 80, but this now is just 32. So AC over AD is going to be 80 over 32. So 80 divided by 32 is also 2.5. So it's only 2 marks, but I need to show that we can say these sides are in proportion. And I must say it's not just any sides, it's the respective sides once they're in the same positions. That's why I've redrawn the pictures here. Okay, so it does look like a lot of work for 2 marks, but hopefully that also helps make sense what I've done. Okay, question 16 is probability. We have Zia has to set a 4-digit security passcode on her phone. Each digit is a number from 1 to 9. So I'll write those because it'll help us answer the question. She can use each number more than once. The first digit is a cube. Second digit is prime. Third digit is greater than 6. Fourth digit is odd. So the diagram shows one possible outcome that would match that. Cube, prime, greater than 6, and odd. Amber is going to have one attempt. Work out the probability that Amber guesses Zia's passcode on the first attempt. So how many cube numbers are there? It's 1, 2, 3. So there's 1 out of 3 chance. Sorry, my mistake. I've done square numbers there. Cube numbers. There's 1, 2. So there's half chance of cube. Okay, so there's only 2 cubes. It's either 1 or 8. Second digit is prime, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 primes. 2, 3, 5, or 7. Greater than 6, there's 3, 7, 8, or 9. And odd, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 there. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So there you go. So there's only 2 cubes. There's 4 primes. There's 3 greater than 6, and there's 5 that are odd. So we then type that into the calculator. 1 over 2 times 1 over 4 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 5, and we get 1 over 120. So that is the probability that Amber's going to guess Zia's passcode on her first attempt. 1 over 120. Okay, let's move on to the next question. We have x squared minus 8x plus 3. So this is a completing the square quadratic question. I'm going to write it in that complete the square form. So we take half of that coefficient and we square it. Now remember, if we were to square that out, multiply that out, we'd have minus 8x and we'd have plus 16. So we need to subtract 16 plus that 3 that was already there. So it'll be x minus 4 squared minus 13. So we have a to be 4 and b to be 13. Now we'd write down the coordinates of the turning point, and our turning point will be that 4 and the negative of that 13. Okay, so that's why completing the square is really useful. Okay, now we have another quadratic, 7x squared plus 8x minus 5 equals 0. And we've got to find the solution to three significant figures. Means we need the formula. So a is 7, b is 8, c is minus 5. So we're looking for minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we want minus 8 plus minus the square root of 64 minus 4 times 7 times minus 5. So I'll change that sign there. All over 14. Now I'll plug that into my calculator because it's a calculator paper. And that should help us. So we're going to have minus 8 plus square root of 64 plus 4 times 5 times 7 all over 14. And I get that, which in decimal point is 0.449 to three significant figures. I've only done the plus there. Just lost it. And I can now hopefully get, well, I just lost it, but anyway, the idea was to save it. Minus square root of 64 plus 4 times 5 times 7 all over 14. I'll retype it, but there we go. And get that three significant figures minus 1.591. 0.59. Oh, but to three significant figures, not three decimal places, three significant figures. We get that. So that's a nice 3-mark question there. Okay, Alex has to find the solutions of the quadratic 3k squared plus 10k minus 8. And he does this working where he factorizes like that. And he says k equals 2 or k equals minus 3. We've got to find out what his mistake was. Let's see, did he expand it okay? We get 3k squared plus 12 minus 2 minus 8. Yeah, that looks correct. That's correct. Make that 0, but that would not be correct because he forgot the 3. The coefficient there would have to divide there. Okay, there we go. That's question 17. Good luck for your exam. That's questions 15 to 17. Please have a look at the other videos for the other questions. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And good luck for your exam.